making it this morning. We so appreciate you. And so, my name is Justin Archonette, and I'm the Senior Manager of Newark Thrives at the United Way of Greater Newark. And it is a pleasure to be here with you this morning. I will get started by having our introductions and greetings by the leader of this organization, Mr. Amir Washington. Thank you. Could you please come up and welcome us to your building? Thank you so much.
Thank you, Justin. Welcome here to Boys and Girls Club in Newark. This is a place near and dear to my heart. I grew up right up the street, and this teen center I spent many days in with my friends and some of my brothers and sisters and cousins, building this location for our team members. So I always tell the story of how teens were a difficult population for clubs across the country. It still is, and we're always trying to grow membership and engage. And rather than go on a trip to the Keystone Conference and enjoy California, our advisor said, hey, why don't we, build in a teen center here since we didn't get the big grant and make sure that kids here have something to do, a place away from younger members. So we're so happy to welcome you to our space. If you haven't been here before, we'd love to give you a full tour at the end. And I think is it my duty? Or do you want to come back up? Oh, sure. So I think I am going to be bringing up the Honorable Catherine Wilson of the United Way.
I'm not the honorable, but thank you, Amir. Thank you all for your patience. I fell in Military Park yesterday, and falling after the age of 40 is not the same as falling when you're 25. Okay, well, good morning, everyone. Thank you all for being here today. Thank you, Amir Washington, for hosting us in this beautiful space. I was telling some of my colleagues earlier, years and years ago when I first came to United Way, we did a large project here. We did a lot of painting and flowering, and it's just such a beautiful space, so thank you. First and foremost, I want to extend my deep gratitude to our after-school and summer learning community partners, all of the staff, all of our volunteers. I want to especially thank Amir for hosting us here at the Boys and Girls Club. I want to thank Justin Archonette, manager of Newark Thrives, who's been working on this project with students for the last 2 years. So thank you to your dedication. I want to thank the Armand Roy Foundation for their generous financial support of our student interns who actually worked on the tech aspect of this. The program Locator is an innovative tool that is a testament to your dedication and hard work, ensuring that our youth have access to enriching and meaningful opportunities year-round. I also want to express my sincere thanks to the Honorable Mayor Raz J. Baraker. Your leadership in supporting our youth across our city is truly commendable. Your career as a teacher and a principal gives you a unique and profound understanding of the needs and the potential of our young people. Your commitment to their growth and development is evident in every initiative that you champion. And the Newark Thrives program Locator is a direct result of that, so thank you, Mayor. After school and summer learning opportunities are crucial for all of our students, particularly those from our ALICE families, the asset limited, income constrained, and employed. These programs provide a safe and nurturing environment where students can explore new interests, develop critical skills, and build lasting relationships. They play a vital role in fostering academic achievement, personal growth, ensuring that every child has the chance to succeed. These programs not only build language literacy, but financial literacy, STEM skills, and social support for our students. In an ever-changing world where each day technology replaces social interaction, our students are in desperate need of connection. After-school and summer learning programs offer a space for meaningful human connection, helping our youth develop essential social skills and emotional resilience. Investing in collaboratives like Newark Thrives is essential for the future of our local programs. Our local and national funders must continue to understand that their goals to build equity, close the racial wealth gap, support STEM careers, and provide Newark students with a competitive edge in the global marketplace begin with after-school and summer enrichment programs. These programs are the foundation upon which we build our children's futures, equipping them with the skills and knowledge they need to thrive in an ever-changing world. By supporting these initiatives, we can achieve increased literacy rates, higher graduation rates, and better economic outcomes. This in turn helps close the racial wealth gap and promotes healthier lives for our Black and brown communities. I also want to take a moment to call on our state legislators to restore funding for our after-school programs and summer learning. It is imperative that we expand Abbott funding to include these crucial districts. By doing so, we ensure that all students, regardless of their socioeconomic status, have access to the opportunities they need to succeed. Restoring and expanding this funding is a necessary step towards achieving educational equity and fostering a brighter future for every child in Newark and beyond. So now I want to take a moment to also thank Dr. Brown and her team for partnering with United Way. I know we've partnered a lot on literacy, partnered a lot on the after-school work, so thank you again. I did not want to be remiss in saying thank you. I do want to take a moment to highlight the Newark Thrives program Locator. It's a comprehensive online directory and a one-stop shop for families seeking after-school and summer learning programs for their children. It was developed with input from parents. It features over 100 programs across Newark, serving youth from pre-K to high school graduates. Families can search through a variety of filters to find the perfect program for their child's needs and interests. The Locator is user-friendly and accessible from any device, making it easier than ever for families to connect with the programs that can best support their children's success. So once again, thank you for your support and your partnership, and I think now I'm supposed to demonstrate how to use the tool. So let's try that. Okay, so I'm gonna go back to my middle school days here and select that. And my favorite meal is breakfast. And let's see, I would love to learn computer programming and web design. And if I go up to find programs, it gives me a list of all the programs across the city who offer those criteria in that age group. So we can see our after-school all-stars have these programs across the city. And then if I click on read more, it gives me the website, the program site, the program address, the time, the days. Ooh, you get a snack here too. That was also my favorite thing. Can also choose a different age group. I know the mayor is a poet. I was a writing major in college. I used to read his father's poetry. So let me say, if I wanted to be a high schooler and I was looking for breakfast with creative writing, I could go to lead. I could contact this program. The other opportunity that's listed here is another amazing program, the W.E. Du Bois Scholars Institute, which happens to be located at Princeton, but it is a summer program. Really amazing program. So that's how it works. You just put the criteria in. You can do this from your phone. You can do this from your desktop. And again, gives parents the opportunity to, and youth, right? Youth can go on the site, put in what you want, and pull up and then contact a program. So that's how it works. Again, thank you to all of our supporters, all of our partners, and I think now I'm turning it over to Dr. Brown.
Good morning, everyone. Hope you're having an amazing day. I want to start off by acknowledging Justin. Thank you so much for the invite. The CEOs, Amir and Catherine, thank you so much. Thank you, Newark Thrives and United Way collectively, and everyone that's out here. My name is Dr. Sharnae Brown. I'm the Chief Education Officer. I work with the Mayor's Office, and I just want to say that this has so many implications for not just the Newark citywide prenatal to third grade literacy, 10-point literacy plan. But even beyond that, this program is about empowering parents. And it's also, in a very cool way, addressing equity. Social capital is all built in, and at a tap of a button, parents are empowered to make better decisions for their young people. So we want to thank you to the young interns that thought of this, and thank you for the program itself that created space for young people to kind of like create and be innovative. That leads me to my next responsibility, someone who's always been a champion for the youth and who I've known for, I'm not going to tell you how many decades, but it's more than one. It's more than two, I'll just say that. Just really knowing him as an activist, an educator that really needed to be celebrated because the work that he did as an educator was really powerful and really impactful. We haven't even unpacked that, but even has taken those same passions for equity and developing social capital and being a champion for people and empowering people with the audacity of hope, if I will, be able to instill that. And that is what I know about our mayor as a person, and he has taken all of that. Anything he touches his hands on is going to be powerful because he gives the voice to the people. And I think that this is a perfect tool for him to celebrate and champion. And so please help me invite the Honorable Mayor Ras J. Baraka. Let's give it up.
Thank you, thank you. Just want to thank United Way first for all of the work that you do with us, partnering. Glad Newark Thrives is coming back. The program Locator is incredibly important for us. The three young people, want to thank them too, who were innovative enough to take this to another level. So that means all of the creativity we have in Newark, to identify it, promote it, advance it, and they get to create things like we see here. Obviously, the Boys and Girls Club being here and the work that you've been doing for years. You know, there are a lot of people who always come to City Hall like, the Boys and Girls Club is closed. I'd be like, I don't think you know what you're talking about, but but you know, they always say that. I think that's the thing people say, the Boys and Girls Clubs are closed. No, but at the end of the day, this is important for many reasons. One, you know, I like that United Way focuses on the Alice families and came up with that concept so we can capture more and more families around the country, and specifically in New Jersey, because the country does these kind of Alice reports, but in New Jersey, you're talking about almost a third of white families, 52% African-American families, 51% of Latino families, huge number of people in New Jersey who are struggling, who kids are struggling, who are trying to find after-school program, child care for their children, be able to pay their mortgage or their rent and buy medicine and food all at the same time. But these are kind of difficult things for them to do. So when folks step in to provide opportunity for people, it goes a long way, especially if you can find free programming for your child after school that can help advance their education, you know, engage them with other kind of cultural developmental things. It's very important for families to be able to do that, one, so they can go to work, two, so they can promote education and literacy to their children at the same time, three, they worry about them hanging out in the streets, that they're doing something advanced and they're hanging with other young people in a structured environment. It's incredibly important. I don't think a lot of people understand how important that is. And if you're looking at it, some of our legislators who don't come from communities that have these burdens, they don't really understand what that looks like and why it's so incredibly important. The other reason is that people are always struggling to look for programs. They always say, oh, I don't know what's going on. This right here can allow you not only to know what's going on, but to kind of tailor a program just for your child, which is amazing. And it also allows institutions to put their information on this so they can attach themselves to a pipeline of young people that can come right into their programming. Because a lot of folks have the ideas, they just don't have the kids. They don't have the folks. So they come and they have this great idea, they want us to fund them, but they don't have any young people. Like, hey, you gotta go get some people to be in your program. Like, you can't just like do this for your son, his cousins. You have to like open this up for everybody, and this is an opportunity to put it on here and see if people really are interested in what you're providing. Because if they are, they'll be able to engage you this way. And so it's incredibly important for us. It's serious. when people talk about it, they might think, oh, this is just some cute little thing you guys are putting together. No, this is real. This is very serious. It's an opportunity to connect families with real programming and get our kids an opportunity to be engaged in a meaningful, structured environment to help advance their cultural and educational and social capacity all at the same time. So I'm thankful to the United Way as usual, thankful to the Boys and Girls Club, to Newark Thrives, for everybody, and those 3 young people, right? Everybody who came together and realized this was something important. And what you've done is incubated opportunity here in the city. You gave these young people an opportunity to figure out how to make this easier for them and their families. So thank you, and you know we here, Newark is here, the city here, to support all of this all the way through. So thank you.
Wonderful. Thank you so much. That is the end of the official program, but we did want to make sure that we did thank the partners, some of which who are here are also in the youth program locator tool. So we thank you. I see Program Focus. I see All-Stars, the After School All-Stars team. I see, of course, Prudential's here. I see Jump Kids. So again, this is a community that is really doing some of this incredible work, and so we thank you for being here. And yes, Jabri was supposed to be here to speak today. However, he fell ill this morning and texted me and does send his warm wishes. And of course, William and Teniola are testing today, so they were not able to be here. If they were here, that would be a problem, Dr. Brown. But again, we thank you so much. And as you can see over on the right-hand side on these really beautifully, wonderfully colored MacBooks, we have the YPL there for usage if you'd like to go ahead and test it out for yourself. I know there are also some team members who would like to talk to me about figuring out how to make sure that we can have them additionally into the program. And if we need to edit programs, we know how to do that on the back end. So thank you all for being here, and we really do appreciate the time. And just please, there are refreshments in the back. If you have any questions, please feel free to let us know. Thank you, everyone. We appreciate it.